Meet Hudson. This keen 3-year-old managed to climb up onto a counter, get access to the family's bin of medication, and drink the contents of 2 bottles of children's medicines. It was an experience Hudson's mother, Selena, will never forget.
So when I discovered that Hudson had consumed 2 full bottles of children's medication out of child-resistant containers, I panicked. I completely freaked out and was, of course, worried for him. Every worst-case scenario went through my mind, and it's something I would never want to wish on another parent.
Luckily, Hudson did not get seriously ill from the medications he drank, but every year an estimated 7 Canadian children under 14 die, and close to 1,700 end up in the hospital with serious injuries due to poisoning. The findings from a recent Leger poll conducted for Safe Kids indicate that nearly all Canadian parents with children 14 and younger feel it's important to lock up medications and cleaning products from children. But half store medications in a medicine cabinet, and more than 60% store cleaning products under the sink. As Safe Kids Week gets underway, Pamela Fuseli, Executive Director for Safe Kids Canada, emphasizes the importance of keeping all potential household poisons out of sight and locked up tight.
The most common causes of poisoning for children are medication and cleaning supplies. Other household items that may be poisonous that are around the house are things like gardening and pest control products, car supplies like windshield washer fluid, health and beauty products like nail polish remover, and art supplies. They're often stored in a medicine cabinet, under the sink, or in another storage area, and parents often forget that these areas are very accessible to children.
Dr. Margaret Thompson, Medical Director of the Ontario Poison Centre, explains how common the problem is and what parents can do.
Poison information centres across Canada receive approximately 160,000 calls every year. About half of those calls are from frantic parents worried about children under the age of 6. That's why it's so important for parents to identify potential toxins in their environments and lock them away.
When it comes to keeping potential poisons out of sight and locked up tight, Safe Kids Canada recommends the following tips. Buy medications with a child-resistant cap whenever possible and store all medication in a locked box. Keep it out of sight and out of reach. If you're using a lock with a key, keep the key out of your children's sight and reach. Keep all medication and potential poisons in their original containers with labels. Store household cleaners, garden and automotive products in a locked cabinet or storage container. There are many safety latches available. Regularly gather expired and unused medication. Take them to a pharmacy for proper disposal. Safe Kids Week is taking place May 28th to June 3rd and is sponsored by the makers of Tylenol. For more information on poison prevention, visit safekidscanada.ca, join them on Facebook, or follow them on Twitter. Sherry Dematarco reporting.